fucking tired. Oh, I just got back from a little trip in Mexico. 7 cities in 5 days. It was a long Mexico trip, but it was so cool. It was just a tour de Mexico for our Prime My Body, for our 180, for launching skincare, for everything that we're launching here in the US, we're launching in Mexico. And I'll tell you, the people in Mexico, the affiliates in Mexico, they're so passionate. That's the one thing I could say about Mexico. And just as we recap everything, it was so much fun. We got to visit, we first landed in Tuxtla and then drove up to San Cristobal, a city up in the beautiful mountains of Mexico, really close to Guatemala, like really far south, and seeing the people there and seeing how they lived and what they did for work. And it gives you a whole new appreciation on what we have here in the US, and it gives you a whole new appreciation of what people are. I mean, I know I look at media, and it's funny because I even came back and some people were going, Jonas, is it safe to go there? And then some of the Mexican people are saying, is it safe in the US right now? And it's funny, when we don't really explore for ourselves, what do we see the media portray, as good and or as bad? I don't like that fact because, yes, it's simple to go into Mexico. Yes, it was very safe being in Mexico. Just vice versa for the Mexicans to come here and to go, yes, it's safe if they can travel, if they can get their visas and all that fun stuff. Yes, it's safe. Yes, it's good. You got to understand where everybody's coming from. And it's never about what the media says, but it's about what we see. And so as we're in San Cristobal, you get to see everybody up there having a great time. We then fly over to Torreon. Never been into Torreon. It was really cool to be there. Our leadership there was magnificent. I mean, we went out and put it this way, we had tacos in every city we went in. That's a no-brainer. You got to get the street tacos there. It's like everything is in a taco. We make a joke that, because we launched weight loss there, and all the Hispanics were saying, yes, we need weight loss. And they said, Jonas, we have too much of a vitamin. And I said, oh yeah, what vitamin is that? They said, we have too much vitamin T. And I started thinking, what is vitamin T? I'm familiar with vitamin like A through E. And they go, no, we have too much tamales, too much tacos, too much tortas, too much tequila. I said, the vitamin T will get you after a while. So it was really fun to hang out. From Torreon, we went down to Merida. Merida is like the northern part of Yucatan Peninsula. Really gorgeous out there. We even went to a beach village called Progreso. On the north side, again, like where Cancun would be more on the east side. This is all on the north side, so it's beautiful beaches, just very calm. Nothing that's really gonna take people away. They said I think it goes out like 50 yards to where it's nice and shallow and calm, just like a big swimming pool as the ocean. Then went into Merida. Merida is it's a beautiful French town. Oh man, we had a great time out there. And we finished off in Mexico City. And what I can say is, from all the cities that we went to and how we did everything, it was what they were really wanting to learn is they want the American dream. Now, as Americans, how many of you want the American dream? Or are we too satisfied with where we're at right now? Are we too entitled to go get more and do more and become more? There's so many other countries that look to us and go, we want to be Americans. We want the American dream, not necessarily want to be Americans. We want the American dream. As I look at that, I go, gosh, how blessed are we here? And so that really just motivated me to want to move forward, want to move bigger and faster. So that way I could go create that American dream even faster for not only myself, but all my loved ones and all my business partners around. It's how do we go and create something really good? And what is it that you create? You create a sense of value for everybody, right? We have to give the value to the people, and that's what makes you important. That's what gets money back into your company. It's what product are you selling? What service are you selling? Does that add value to your community? And that's what we want to do. And how big is your community? All we're trying to do in Prime My Body is expand that community reach. We're doing great here in Texas. We want to expand to the US. We want to expand into Mexico, expand into Japan, expand into Africa. It's all about expansion. It's all about distribution. If I said, what's your most favorite hamburger out there in the world? I doubt you will pick McDonald's. But then we say, what has the most distribution? McDonald's sells more burgers than anybody else in the world. McDonald's sells more coffee than Starbucks. McDonald's sells more chicken than Chick-fil-A. McDonald's sells more ice cream than Baskin-Robbins. Why? It's a simple word called distribution. So that's why we went down into Mexico, so we can get that distribution going. Yeah, it got my butt kicked. Yeah, we went 7 cities in 5 days, but that's what fires me up. Because if I'm sitting here, if I'm not stressing myself and putting myself in those uncomfortable positions, am I really growing? Too many of us try not to get ourselves in a stressful situation, try not to overwork ourselves. We want to be too cool. We don't want to really push anything. And if you want to stay right where you're at, that's fine. But if you want growth, you have to do things that nobody else is really willing to do. How many of y'all want to go to 7 cities in 5 days? I think we're on 8 8 different plane rides while we were in there, because it was always every city you went to, you had to stop in Mexico City to go to the next one. And so you see, per leg, you're on 2 different planes. To get to Mexico on United was 2 legs. To get back was 2 legs. And so you look at that, how many planes was I on? How many takeoffs and landings did we do? Who wants to do that? If you want to get better, go do the things that people aren't willing to do. That's where true leadership comes in. And so that way people see where you're at. And so when we were in Mexico, and just the passion, the fire that the Mexican people have for that American dream, for the health and wellness industry, that's what I love. That's what lightens me up. If you lighten this up, I can go do anything. I'll run through a brick wall for you. As long as my heart is lit up, we will go do anything. What lights up your heart? What have you done lately that has pushed yourself out of your comfort zone? Remember, too many of y'all are too comfortable. I get comfortable from time to time. I gotta slap myself around a little bit and go, wake up, let's go, and we gotta make another run at this. And so what we're doing is we're making a massive run right now in that health and wellness arena. It fills me with passion to see what we can do, to see who we're helping, and to see how really excited they are to live that American dream. So if you want more, go do more, because you deserve more. And lastly, you were definitely created for more. Coach Kraft's coming at you. Get your mind right.